Good evening, everybody. My name is Sharmila Dorerajah. I'm currently doing the MBA program, and my assignment title is Foresight Leadership in Management. I have identified two traits based on Big Five personality tests, which are emotional stability and agreeableness. Okay, my first slide shows the strength in emotion stability in management, which is being broken down in 2 points, which are better decision making and improved team relationship. In better decision making, the first point I would like to raise is rational thinking in management helps managers whereby to break complex challenges into smaller and manageable parts for easier analysis. For example, as a nurse manager, after our handover, we must be able to pick up high acuity patients that requires capable staff to manage, and at the same time, I must ensure there is sufficient equipment and resources for the staff. Spot risk by examining each component individually and revealing any hidden problems. For improved team relationship, I like to advocate that strong team relationship contributes to better decision making through managers having open communication with team members, and the team members may feel comfortable sharing their concerns and potential risk. They are more likely to provide honest feedback even if it's critical. By this act, information flows freely across different levels of the organization. Coming to my next slide. In this slide, I would like to stress the weakness in emotion stability in management. Analysis paralysis and team development constraint has been identified here, whereby analysis paralysis and overthinking are weaknesses in management's emotional stability. This is because there will be delay in decision due to too much of analysis, in which may lead to missed opportunities. Managers become stuck in endless data gathering and decisions get postponed. Team development constraints weaken management's emotional stability because it limits the growth opportunities for the staff. Staff may feel trapped without career advancement, skill stagnant from lack of development, and low motivational leads to high turnover. This creates a negative cycle where both managers and team become frustrated, affecting overall workplace stability and performance. In this particular slide, I would like to talk about the leadership strength in emotional stability. The 2 points that I would like to talk about: the leadership presence and team development strengthens emotional stability through leadership presence. Trust can be built when leaders are visible. This act creates security through regular team interaction. For example, in my workplace, I'm always present in the ward, and during shift handovers, this gives my team the opportunity to clarify any cases. Quick identification of development needs and immediate coaching will develop the growth, and as a result, team works confidently, boosting productivity and innovation. In this slide, I will explain about weakness in emotional stability in leadership. Vital points are change in management issues and feedback constraints. The following subpointers contributes to the 2 attributes that I have mentioned above. Poor change management leads to change resistance and create tensions, and rigid approach damage trust. Under ineffective feedback, harsh communication hurts the staff morale. For example, staffs are given short notice in the ward deployment, which had created damages in trust. Lack of support, teams will feel isolated and the stress rises without emotional backing. This creates a negative environment where teams feel unsupported and relationship suffers. I will now move on to explain the other trait that I intend to present. The following slide the strength in agreeableness in the management. The key contributors are internal relations and implementation success. For internal relations and implementation success, the strength in agreeableness is through the following pointers. Pointers for cross-functional cooperations are as below. Smooth teamwork leads to efficient resources, sharing, and better problem solving. In joint projects, faster completion increases, innovation and shared success can be observed. The pointers help create a collaborative environment where team works effectively together. This slide explains on the weakness of the agreeableness in management, which can be broken down into 2 points, which is resource management and workplace dynamic. This process can be further explained through poor allocation, whereby manager unable to refuse staff requests and can be resulted in team being overloaded. Overcommitment can also lead to weakness as too many promises which cannot be fulfilled and missed deadlines for projects. The weakness can also lead to budget issues such as poor funding distribution, projects exceed costs, and weak leadership. So, the following slide will show the strength of agreeableness in leadership. This can be achieved by communicating excellence and relationship maintenance through active listening and diplomacy, which leads to better understanding of team needs and smooth conflicts resolution. Professional boundaries can be defined new clear limits and safe work environment, which also contributes to trust and stability, which is through consistent behavior which builds confidence and strong relationship boost productivity. Now, this is my final slide, which explains the weakness in the agreeableness in leadership. In my view, the attributes that contribute to these are decision making and authority issues. Weaknesses in agreeableness in leadership often leads to following points, which is conflict avoidance, which are unresolved issues, growth, and the team frustration builds. Delayed decisions, which lead to project stall and momentum drops, and so. Weak authority will lead to rules aren't enforced and discipline and standards falls. This creates an environment where leadership effectiveness suffers. So, thank you very much. This is my presentation.